race fans, and welcome to the iRacing Sunday Night Fever, round number 12, the Checkers or Wreckers 200. We're here at Worldwide Technology Raceway, formerly known as Gateway, for 133 laps of action here tonight. Pretty cool night out there, 65-degree air temperature, wind 6 miles an hour, track temperature 1 degree warmer at 66 degrees. They're going to do something a little different here tonight. Now, they're not having qualifying. They're lining up based on points. And they're also not going to have your regular, caution flags. Like, say, if there's a wreck or something, they're going to have a competition caution at the halfway point. So the driver's going to have 2 faster pairs to get them to the end of these 133 laps. And as always, thank you for joining Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and if you want to know each time we go live, click that notification bell. And the old clock on the wall says they're getting ready to roll over to the race session. No qualifying here tonight, so we're waiting for the session to roll over as we speak here. And as the cars get ready to line up, and we'll be able to bring up the starting grid, so we'll all see the first time together what that's going to be. And they should be coming out here any second now. Worldwide Technology Raceway, that's a 1.25 mile oval. Now you notice that oval, it kind of looks sort of like Darlington, doesn't it? But it's a lot flatter, of course. And, turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 are far different. And you really have to treat them as such. And so it'll be very interesting to see how everyone deals with going down into that turn 1, that short end of or narrow end of the track, I should say. And so that'll be exciting to watch. Okay, the cars are starting to grid up now. And as we see them grid up here, let's take a look at the starting grid. On the pole, we have William Brown, Max Davies second. That's Daniel Wilkerson third, Jason Ricketts fourth, Nick Cannon fifth, Johnny Castle sixth, Eugene Thorne seventh, Ryan Chu in the 8th position. 9th is Jeff Wimmer. Ryan Sword rounds out the top 10. In 11th, we have, David Corshane. Ryan Jurek is 12th. 13th position, we have Eddie Rivers. Roland Landry, 14th. 15th, we have Phantom Martinez. 16th, Ricky Montgomery. Carl Rourke, 17th. Dennis Fuson, 18th. 19th, we have Michael Lester. Kenny Heath rounds out the top 20. 21st, we have Chad Hitchcock. Papi Jean Duda, 22nd. Rhea Ferris starting 23rd, David Salter 24th position. 25th, we have Mickey Newman, Gary Armijo 26th, Bentley Glazer 27th, Michael Zuver 28th, Charles Roberson 29th.
Green flag.
And 30th, Chuck Robb. And there were a few more, but no time for that now. Time to go racing here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. William Brown leads them down through turns 1 and 2. Nice getaway, half second ahead of Jason Ricketts there. Nick Cannon in that 3rd spot. Boy, they opened up a really nice gap between them and 4th place there. That's Daniel Wilkerson. About a 3/4 second gap there. Then there's Brian Chu in that 5th spot. Field starting to spread out. The front part of the field spreading out pretty good there. A little further back, there's Eugene Thorne. The battle there with Kenny Heath in the 01. Dean Duda right behind him there in the 66 car. A quick shout out to Gene Duda. He's a sponsor for the league there. Duda's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, there in Hampton, you folks in the Hampton area, give him a call there. He help you with your HVAC needs. Duda's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. No trips allowed. Team currently running 19th position. Further back, there's Chad Hitchcox in the 71. Looks like he's getting by the 57 there, Newman. I'll take that back. Newman actually is trying to hang on there. Is he going to be? Not quite. You see how sweeping turns 3 and 4 are. Several lines to deal with there, racing lines, that is. William Brown has a good command of this race so far. A little further back, there's some cars battling there. Ricky Montgomery in that 22 car, chasing the 15 there of David Corshane. Up the front, William Brown, he's opened up a almost 2 3/4 second lead over Jason Ricketts. Starting to check out quite well there. So Ricketts there. There he is. There's Ricketts in that cat car. I'm sorry, the 93, the black car there, my bad. Daniel Wilkerson starting to get some pressure from Ryan Chu, battling for that 4th position. They both want to see if they can drive under the 31 there. They get kind of close to him. 31, Gary Armijo, now he's a lap down. Ryan Sword will try to make his way around the 31 as well. That's the 8 car, Ryan Jurek behind him. 08, Johnny Castle, all making their way down there now. The leaders are, well, the leader himself, Brown, is just getting ready to go down into turn 1. And Ricketts, he's about just about 4 seconds now back from the 4 car. As Brown goes along, he's going to be catching some lap cars here very soon. He's got Max Davies, who's showing 6 laps down. He's right there, just over 2 seconds ahead of him. That'll be the first lap car that he catches. Not too many cars for him to have to deal with as he catches that lap traffic, which is probably a good thing, not catching them all at the same time. Davies running that high line there. And looks like Davies, he's going to move to the inside. Brown can go on by. Johnny Castle trying to catch Ryan Sword there. Jeff Rimmer right behind. Ryan Jurek there in the 9th position. Now 13 laps in of 133. Definitely having to do some downshifting as you go into one. He's going to get on by Johnny Castle there as he gets it in gear. He'll pick up that 8th spot. A little further back, there's Carl Rourke in the 17th position. So there being about, let's see, what is it, 33 cars on the field. And they all still spread out rather nicely. I'm sorry, it was a 34. It was a 59 Austin Rhodes. Now in the 25th position. Jason Ricketts now starting to close in just a little bit on Brown. And maybe because he's working his way through traffic, perhaps. It's still about 4 seconds, 3.8, 3.7. But trying everything he can. He's got plenty of clean air right there in front of him right now. I think we have some folks maybe making a green flag pit stop. There's Jonathan Coombs coming down pit road here, making a green flag pit stop here on lap 16. Long pit road here. Well, unless that was a, let's see. We might have actually missed this pit stop unless he did a drive-through or something, because I never saw him pit. Well, he's back out already, and Michael Lester pitted on lap 4. He might have been something there involved with him, because he's lost 14 positions since the start, showing 33rd, 3 laps down. William Brown continues to hold on to that lead. He's making his way through some lapped cars here. A bit more traffic now for him. But boy, that gap is still growing to Ricketts. Now 4 3/4 seconds, 4.8 seconds ahead of the 93. And he is just picking his way through this traffic and increasing the gap at the same time. Several more cars now as go into turn 1. Brown continues to lead here at lap 20. Gary Armijo is on pit road once again. 31 car. Showing a bit of damage down that right side. Oh, did he I'm wondering, did he, looks like he decided to put it behind the wall there. So that's actually 2 retirements. Him and Max Davies, the 51 of Davies, is also retired. There's Ryan Jurek now up to the 7th position. He got around Ryan Sword there. Now trying to catch the 10-car Bentley Glazer. He's getting close to the 21 of Brian Chu. Chu running there in the top 5. Getting closer and closer there, a little bit of a blink there. About lap 66 or 67, I would think would be considered the halfway point where they're supposed to have a competition caution. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out there. Glazer gets around Chu for that 5th position. He's got Wilkerson, 7-8 of S. Daniel Wilkerson there, and boy, Glazer's trying to really make up some ground here. Now into the 4th position. He's about to catch the car Rhea Ferris. Ferris, I guess, is probably one of the cars that got lapped here. Positions 22 through 29 right now are 1 lap down. Goes by Ferris, and there's a 73. Nickel there, and he's trying to pass him on the high side. Let's see what Jason Ricketts is doing here. That gap now is over 6 seconds to Brown, and all he can do now is just try to get through the lap cars. He's coming up on Kenny Heath here, I believe, the 01 car. I guess a lot of the key is also, you catch the slower cars, how quickly can you get by them? With a few more cars there in front of him now. Looks like, oh, we got a little loose there coming off of 2. Here, lap 26 of 133. Shifting into turns 1 and 2. So far, only 2 retirements, Armijo and Davies. There's Daniel Wilkerson now in the 11th spot. A lot of the cars on the lead lap are starting to catch the rear end of the lead lap, or the cars that were on the rear end of the lead lap, and lap them going by the 97 of Ferris. So far, only 2 cars have actually been on pit road. That would be Coons and Lester that I see here. And so that's That's it at this point. See, there's Roland Landry in the 96 car, currently running 16th. He's still on the lead lap, about 27 seconds behind the leader. Still a little ways before Brown catches him and some of the guys around him. And he's going down in turn 1 right about now, and your leader is just about crossing the start-finish line right there. And he's got a few cars in front of him to get around. William Brown picking them off one by one. Paul Rook on pit road. Green flag pit stop for the 04 machine. I think I just saw, was that Duda? I thought I saw another car you just passed. Yeah, there's Gene Duda making his way back out now. A few more guys starting to come in now. Charles Roberson coming in. There's Ryan Jurek making his way in. Definitely going to be a lot of green flag pit stops tonight because of the single competition caution at the halfway point. Rourke now on his way back out. Here comes Bentley Glazer. Nick Cannon, a whole slew of cars coming in here. Nick Cannon coming in. Let's see, Ryan Swords coming in. There's Jeff Wimmer, Johnny Castle also making his way in. William Brown continues to stay out for right now. And that's the lapped car of Coombs right behind him. He may have fresher tires as he goes by the 4 car. Let's see when he last stopped. Let's see if I can find him here. Yeah, he pitted on lap 14. Coombs did. And William Brown's finally going to come in now. Say, okay, I've had enough fun on these tires here. And looks like he will relinquish the lead to Jason Ricketts. Oh, take that back. Jason Ricketts is going to come in. Ryan Chu is also coming in. Let's see if any of the leaders stayed out. Dennis Fuson stayed out. Top 3 in, Brown, Ricketts, and Chu. Yes, Daniel Wilkerson's also in. Chuck Cobb. He might cycle up to about the 2nd position here, I believe. Okay, he's coming in as well. Brown in the first stall there, or next to first stall from the looks of it. Tires going on the 4 car. And boy, he just did beat Wilkerson off of pit road. Or I'm sorry, was that? I think that might have been Newman that he beat there. Now Fuson himself is on pit road, and that handed the lead to Bentley Glazer. And Glazer, he pitted on lap 31. And Brown is about 3 seconds behind him. So we'll see what he can do. I believe that's Roland Landry right in front of him there. He's getting ready to try to go around here in turns 1 and 2. There's Brown right there in 2nd position. Gap is now, excuse me, about 3 seconds, 3.1 seconds back from the leader. Right at the 3-second mark now. Now 2.8. It's taken a while, but he's slowly reeling him in. Now 2.5, 2.4 seconds. A little further back, there's Michael Zuber in the 12th position. He's got S. Daniel Wilkerson right behind him. That's a battle for position. They're both trying to catch the 12 of Fuson. You got David Salter there right in front of him at the moment, though. Oh, somebody's in the grass there. That might have been, couldn't tell who that was. Maybe Salter? No, it wasn't Salter. Let's see. Is Duda still running? It might have been Duda, perhaps. Let's go back and look here and see. Okay, yeah, it was Gene Duda there. He had spun and no damage to the 66 car, just up and running once again. Michael Lester on his way out of pit road there, 32nd position at the moment. That's the only car on pit road at the moment. Back up the front, there's Nick Cannon running into 4th position. Yeah, he's got some lap cars in front of him, Cobb and Montgomery. Ryan Swords over a second and a half behind. Now that's his only competition right now. Let's look a little bit further back. There's Jeff Wimmer in the 7th position. He's trying to catch Ryan Jurek there right in front of him as they weave their way through some lap cars there. 13, they're going around. I believe that was Phantom Martinez. Ryan Chu in the 21 car, right there at the end of the top 10 there, running 10th. He also has a bunch of lap cars around him. He's trying to make his way around, getting around 57 there. Now trying to close in on Jason Ricketts. That will be for position. The 93 car right there in front of him. That's Matthew Fitz there, I believe, is about to pass. Not for position. Ricketts, I believe, is ahead of the 56 there. We're now on lap 42 of 133. Jonathan Coombs on pit road. I think he's the only car on pit road at the moment. It's Chad Hitchcock in 27th position. Now he's got Roland Landry in front of him, but that's not for a battle. But then he has Rhodes and Rivers behind him, and that is for a battle. Austin Rhodes trying to stay ahead of Eddie Rivers. see how William Brown is doing catching Bentley Glazer. That gap is still over 3 seconds. It's coming down, but you know, he's sometimes it's easy to be out front. It's a little bit more difficult to play catch up. A lot of lap traffic that you have to work through, and you're working those tires all the while trying to catch up with the leader. But there he is, hop on board with Bentley Glazer. He's got a pretty clear field right now, so he can just run his line. He doesn't have to do any extra work to get around people. So what he needs to do is try to save his tires as much as he can. That's Lester directly behind him, and then Brown is behind Lester. That second car back there. So he is sort of closing in. The gap is 3.2 seconds. It was down to just about 3.0, but you know, William Brown not exactly finding it easy to catch the 10 car. Now lap 47 over 133. Starting to get a little closer to that competition yellow. And even though they'll have the competition caution, as you can see, there have been several people making green flag pit stops. You know, they can't just go to the caution. And but that will kind of make things interesting here, because it'll, you know, of course, bunch the field up, and I'm sure Brown, he'll like that. It'll be interesting to see if he can make those tires last, whether or not they're going to last to the competition caution, or are they going to pit one more time. And if you have some fairly new tires on there, then there'll be the question, do I not take advantage of the competition caution and just come in and start with a fresh set, like, you know, you would think pretty much everybody else would do to get track position? But if your tires are, say, I don't know, 10 or 15 laps older, you know, that could come back to bite you later on. So it'll be interesting to see who doesn't come in on the competition caution. That gap has now grown to just about 4 seconds. Brown is definitely struggling a little bit to catch up with Bentley Glazer here. Landry in traffic there. He's trying to catch Eugene Thorne. That's for position, actually. All three of them battling there is Carl Rourke. Yeah, he's in the 14th spot. Thorne is on 15th, Landry in 16th. That's, who is that? 71. Not sure who that is. That is, whoever that is. He's not battling them for position. That's Hitchcock. He's like in 27th position. These guys mixing up here. And he goes right by, oh no, boy, he missed. Oh, but he missed a couple of guys, and but still hitting the wall, trying to save it, lock it down from getting major damage. Oh, and he just got the front hit. He's probably going to come in and pit there. As I said, no cautions until they get to the halfway point. Let's go back and see if we can see what happened there. Let's slow it. Let's run that back just a little bit here, and we'll see that here they come along, and they're racing along here. Eugene Thorne is on that high side. Landry's about to blast by him. Somebody's already sideways up there. Who is that? That is the 38. Looks like it. I believe. Oh, the 98. I'm sorry, Coombs. Yeah, and oh boy, he just they all get caught up in there and tries to keep it off the wall. Too much of an angle there to just can't just turn left or right, traveling at that speed and then trying to get it woed down. You know, you're going at a great rate of speed, and cars obviously don't stop on a dime. And fishtailing left and right, trying his best to get it locked down because he knows that traffic's coming, and can't see who that car is. He's probably doing everything. Oh, he looks like he was getting ready to continue forward, but then he saw that car coming. Didn't see him coming, and if he had not you saw him spinning the tires. If he hadn't gun the engine just a little bit, that other car might have got by him to keep from getting that damage on the front there. Have to use one of his faster pairs. Now he's showing him in 23rd position. Already back on track. Might be a couple of laps down here though. Yeah, he's showing him 3 laps down in 23rd spot. So see where Eugene Thorne is. He's still in 15th. He might not have been involved in that at all, really, from the looks of it. He's 1 lap down, but that was just from getting caught by the leaders. A little further up the order, there's Brian Chu rolling along there in the 9th spot, trying to catch Jason Ricketts there. Ricketts almost 2 seconds ahead of the 21 car. Johnny Castle is behind there, 1.5 seconds. Oh, now here comes Chu, a green flag pit stop. Where's the leader? The leader is coming out of turn 4. So, you know, he was getting close to going a lap down. He's going to probably lose a lap. Yeah, he's already showing a lap down now. The leader already gone by. And I haven't even looked to see. I guess you can get in and out of here. It's a long pit stop. He might actually lose 2 laps because it's a long pit road to get down just to get to your pit stall, depending on even if you're at the entrance. You still got to trundle all the way down that pit road once you're done. And you can see the leader on the track map there coming out of turn 4. And Chu's going to lose another lap. It'll be about 2 laps down. Once he gets out of there, he's getting going now, and the leader's going right on by. There's Glazer just went by. Right there in front of him, actually. Getting very close to the halfway point there with the competition caution. Now, for someone like Brian Chu, now he's 2 laps down, and he might get 1 back if he stays out when we get to that caution. But you know, he can't. He's not going to have anything like a caution and you know, get lucky dogs and not having that in this race. So it'll just continue just to be, you know, straight up racing. And then whoever does pit, they're still going to have fresher tires than him if he doesn't come in pit. So not exactly sure. It's going to bunch the field up for sure. But there's Ryan Jurek making a slow crawl down pit road. And the closer they get to that that competition caution, like 1 or 2 laps away, folks might want to think about staying out. You sure don't want to, if you're on the lead lap, you don't want to lose a lap or 2 and then the caution comes out when you could have just pitted under caution and stayed on the lead lap. Right now we're showing only 7 cars on the lead lap. So these guys will probably start thinking about maybe, they're starting to get fairly close now. It's lap 62. Of course, if you're really starting to lose some grip and the tires are giving up on you, William Brown just leaving pit road. And he's in 10th position now. And your leader is also, and now he's on pit road, Bentley Glazer, Ryan Sword, also on pit road. And all these guys are pitting very close to the halfway point. Who knows, they may plan on just staying out just to make sure they get that track position, because they know probably some of these other guys are going to have to pit. There's Jason Ricketts. Now, he hasn't been in since he's your leader right now, but he hasn't been in since lap 33. And he'll probably have to take advantage of that competition caution. Because Glazer's right there in second, but he pitted on lap 62. He just finished pitting. So a few more laps here, and I would think he'll be okay. But then you have, let's see, there's Johnny Castle making his way in. There he is right there. And you got Michael Zuber there. He pitted on lap 31. Then we have that's Daniel Wilkerson pitted on lap 33. And these guys are all in the top 5 here. So several of those guys in the top 5, they're definitely going to have to pit. And I think that's going to put folks like Brown and Glazer in a good spot here. Maybe even Charles Roberson. Dennis Fuson on pit road. More green flag pit stops, and be interesting to see what they do in the next couple of laps, where they say that they're going to have a competition caution. So we'll see. Brown, he's now cycled up to 3rd position behind Ricketts and Glazer. Now only showing 4 retirements. Okay, Bentley Glazer, he's your leader, and he just crossed the line to start lap 67. So we're pretty much at the halfway point. Still green. So they may have changed their minds perhaps and decided not to do a competition caution perhaps. I don't know. I mean, that's what I was told.
Yellow flag.
Oh, there we go. Okay, caution on lap 68. They decided to complete lap 67. So now we're going to see what's going to happen here. Who's going to come in? There's Chuck Cobb making his way out. Yeah, he good timing there. He got out just as the caution comes out. Cobb back in the 18th position. He's still 2 laps down though, but you know, he might get a lap back here. We'll see. Bentley Glazer, your leader, is coming in. That's interesting. William Brown is look like William. Is he going to stay out? Nope, he's coming in as well. Charles Roberson, where's Roberson at? Roberson's right there behind him. So your leaders are still going to come on in anyway. Ryan Sword, he stayed out. The Sword last pitted on lap 62, but he also is going to come in. They're not taking any chances, it seems. They're gonna have to run those tires as many laps as they're gonna have those tires, I guess, as fresh as they can possibly have them. And there's Brown currently showing as your leader. I think Glazer's about to get him though. There he is coming out off of pit road. He beat the 4-car off of pit road there. In fact, Brown, he's still in his pit stall. Brian Chu is he didn't pit. He last pitted on lap 57. So he's rolling the dice a little bit here, and now he's coming up behind some cars here, some lapped cars here. Michael Zuber, he's 1 lap down. And looks like Chu is going to go ahead and pit here. Unless Ryan Sword's coming in, looks like he's going to stay out. So that'll move him up to 2nd, I believe. Sword comes around, Chu's on pit road. Now Ryan Sword up to 2nd. William Brown, that'll cycle him up, I believe, to 3rd position. 4th or 3rd. Oh yeah, because I've got Ryan Jureks right there. Ryan Jureks in the 3rd spot. So now we're into caution here. And now Glazer, he's got several cars. I guess they're going to play that, get that wave around here. Got Rhodes and Corshane in front of him. Now Rhodes, he pitted on lap 63. Corshane pitted on lap 63 as well. So that's not too bad, like 7 laps ago, and they figure they're going to stay out and get that, try to get a lap back here. Let's see if Bentley is in the chat here somewhere. Maybe we can give him a holler real quick if we can find him. Let's see. If not, we'll try to find somebody else. Let's see. Don't see him anywhere, so we'll try to find somebody else here. Let's see who else is running up there. There's Jurek. Let's see if we can find Ryan there. Ryan Jurek. I think I saw him in the chat here. There he is with Wolfpack Racing. Hey Ryan, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey man, how is this race handling for you guys? This is really interesting here with just the competition caution and all the green flag pit stops.
It's been a little weird making pit stops, and then and right now I'm sitting 3rd. I'm a little confused by that.
Right. Are y'all actually getting ready to go green? If so, I'm gonna put you back down to your channel. I thought you had 1 more lap, but I see the lights out on the pace car.
Yeah, we're about to go green right here.
Okay, let me put you back, and we'll talk to you later. Good luck.
All right.
Okay, here we go, folks. And relatively quick pace laps. Jurek there in 3rd. Ryan Sword is your leader.
Green flag.
And got the green flag, and they're racing again. I'm sorry, Bentley Glazer is your leader. Glazer got a good start there. And got a good getaway from Ryan Sword. They're bunched up quite a bit there. That Sword is Brown there in the 3rd spot, trying to make a move on that 94 car. Go down into turn 3. Here comes Ryan Jurek. Oh, they're bunched up a bit there. Looks like Roberson had to check up just a little bit. Roberson now drag race down the front stretch. That high line might be the better line going through those turns. They're still battling hard. William Brown, he's up there. He's well and clear of those guys, trying to run down Glazer there. And that gap is really growing in a hurry. Wow, 1.8, 1.9 seconds. Glazer is just checking out from the 4. There he is. There's Bentley Glazer going through turns 1 and 2. Further back, here's McCannon. It didn't take him long to get spaced out again. He's trying to catch Fuson there. 12 car in 7. Brian Chu is in 6th. Jason Ricketts in the 10th position there. Big gap now between him, Landry, and Corshane. Well, those actually are, those are not cars on the lead lap, I don't believe. Landry's 18th, Corshane's 19th, Ricketts at the tail end of the top 10 right there. Behind him is Austin Rhodes. That's Rhodes in that 59 car. Phantom Martinez, that's not a battle for position either. They're still quite spread out here. Matthew Fitz in 14th position. And further back, there's Roman Landry. I tell you, Bentley Glazer, he is like really, he's got something for William Brown here today. Brown now over 3 3/4 seconds behind the 10 car. And now he's actually back to 3rd. Roberson now up to 2nd. Question now, does he have anything from Bentley Glazer? That gap is, gap is coming down just a tiny bit. Seems like it's stabilized now. Now 3.6, 3.5. That'll be interesting to see if he can run down the 10 car. Right now they've got a pretty clear track for maybe another couple of laps before they start running into a whole bunch of lap traffic. Rear tires spinning just a little bit coming off of turn 2. You don't want to do that too much, you know. You'll end up wearing out those Goodyears trying to catch the leader. There's your leader going into turn 1. Here comes Roberson now going into turn 1. See him kind of sliding through that turn a little bit. Who knows, that might come back to bite him later on as he slides through that turn and wearing those Goodyears. Ryan Jurek now up to the 4th spot. He's got Michael Zuber directly behind him. That's not 4th position. Zuber's back in 12th position. Behind Zuber is Ryan Sword. He's got a couple of cars that are not for position behind him. That would be Wimmer and Fitz. So he's got a little bit of a pad, at least from behind anyway. Trying to get by the 87 so he can attack the 8. We're not making it easy. Let's go a little further back. There's Nick Cannon. You got lap cars around him as well. Nickel and Cobb and Lester. Lester's actually a little further back. And the 81 of Cobb, he's 17th position, and that's even not a battle itself either, because Nickel there at the 73, that's car in front of him. He's 2 seconds down the road. He's in 29th position now. Cannon's right behind the 81, and then behind them is Lester, and he's in 29th position. So there's a lot of cars in here that are just mixed up with guys that they don't have to fight that hard, because the guys around them are either a lap or so ahead, or a few, maybe a lap or two behind, and so wherever people are out, it looks like Poppy Duda has also retired now, showing about 5 retirements, I believe. Yeah, Lester, he's the last car. Duda, Coombs, Hitchcock, Armijo, and Davies are the 5 that were showing retired. Michael Lester, the last car out running at the moment. There's David Salter. Oh, okay. For a minute there, it was just the angle I was looking at. It looked like he was getting a little sideways there. He's battling with the 56. That is for position there. I'll take that back. No, it was the 56. Oh, no. Salter into the grass. Oh, into the wall. And, yeah, I know he didn't want to do that. And maybe he decided to call it a night, or it didn't look like the car had that much damage. So I don't know if he's just pitting, or he might have, Salter has decided to put it behind the wall as well. David Salter, now your 6th retirement. There's Austin Rhodes. There's Roland Landry making his way out of pit road. Currently showing 23rd. Meanwhile, your leader, Bentley Glazer, is rolling right along. Roberson's now in 2nd, but he's also finding it difficult to catch the 10 car. We start lap 88. Glazer enjoying a almost 3 3/4 second lead in this race. As we continue along, we're gonna take a very quick break here, and we'll be right back. You're watching the iRacing Sunday Night Fever, round number 12. Check out the Records 200 here at Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into 2nd position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison.
Okay, folks, we're back. Bentley Glazer continuing to roll right along here. We're on lap 91, getting ready to start lap 92 here. Glazer 4.4 second, just about 4.5 second gap now over Charles Roberson, running in second position. Boy, Glazer's coming up on a whole bunch of lap traffic here. He's gonna have to work his way closely through this group, as they're kind of all over the place here. Going underneath, there's Nick Cannon staying to the high side. It's right, Nickel as well. That might have cost him about a couple of tenths of a second, maybe a half a second, maybe, who knows. Gap now 4.5. Coming up on, what is that, Rhea Ferris. Ferris is currently in the 20th position, 3 laps down. Jeff Wimmer on pit road. Oh, I had to use a faster pair there. He got in the wall somewhere. Not sure what happened to Jeff there. Let's see. Don't have any report of him hitting the wall or anything. There's Brian Chu in the 6th spot. He's 19 seconds behind the leader. We're on lap 95. Nick Cannon now on pit road. Quite a bit of damage on that 7 car. He might just go ahead and use a faster pair here. Let's see what happens. Yep, they uses one of them. I believe they have 2. More guys coming in. There's Charles Roberson. Now he was chasing down the 10. He decided to go ahead and pit here on lap 97. Get some fresh tires for that 44 machine. Meanwhile, Bentley Glazer continues to stay out. Brown now up to 2nd position, but he's like 14 seconds back. Roberson back now on his way out. That cycled a few guys up in the standings, but I'm sure a lot more green flag pit stops will be coming. Dennis Fuson in the 6th position. The cars in front and behind him, that isn't for position. Paul Rourke is currently running 17th in the 04 car, and Matthew Fitz in the 56. He's currently in the 11th position. Oh, David Corshane. Oh, damage on the 15 car. Let's go back and see if we can see what happened there to David. Making his way down the backstretch. Oh, he touched the grass a little bit coming into pit road. Came in a little hot, so he didn't really hit anything. but it registered as a crash. He just got a little out of shape coming down pit road there. No damage for the 15 though. Already on his way back out. I'm sorry, he's still making his way down to his pit stall. Man, I tell you, like I said, and he overshot just a little bit. And he uses a fast repair. And like I said, that is a long pit road. And it takes a minute to get down there. Left side tires going on the 15. Maybe topping it off with fuel, perhaps. Although I don't know, they probably have to come in and get fuel. More people on pit road. Johnny Castle making his way in. Austin Rhodes on his way out. There's Jurek in his pit box. Lighting him up as he exits his pit box there to get going. Corshane is still sitting there, I believe. Did I just see Corshane still sitting there? Yes, he is. I'm not sure what the problem is. But he is losing valuable time. A lot more drivers coming in there. There's Brian Chu coming in. Ryan Sword also coming in. Green flag pit stops commencing in earnest now. That's Daniel Wilkerson making his way in. Eugene Thorne also coming in. Let's see who else is in. Everybody else that we've already seen come in. William Brown now cycling in as Bentley Glazer. He just came in on his way out. He relinquished the lead to William Brown. Now they all came in under that competition caution. So on the Brown, he's going to come in the very next lap. He might as well. Because he knows he's not going to have any kind of cautions to bunch the field up. Coming in as quickly as he can. And let's see, Glazer's in second position, and he's going into turn 3 right at this moment. And it's going to take, by the time Brown gets to his pit box, Glazer will most likely be coming down. Brown just pulling in now, and there's Bentley Glazer right there, just going right by, taking the lead back once again. Roberson also had already pitted on lap 96. So he got by Brown as well. Brown now making his way back out. Matthew Fitz making his way in. Let's see. Rio Ferris also coming in. Let's see. Ricky Montgomery making his way in. Johnny Castle coming in. A lot of these cars coming in like bunches here. Bentley Glazer, though, is now the leader once again. This time, Roberson's back into the second position. That gap is about 2.5 seconds. Brian Chu's now in the 5th spot. That's still 3 positions higher than when he started the race. He's got a Kenny Heath between him and Ryan Sword. Sword in the 6th position. So he'd have to get around the 01, and it looked like he's in the process of trying to do that right now. Instead of trying to run down Brian Chu there. There's Chu right there in front of him, actually. 1.9 seconds ahead of the 94 car. We're on lap 107 of 133. Laps are seriously starting to wind down now. Now we're showing about 6 cars on the lead lap. So Ryan Sword, he's on the tail end of the lead lap here. Now he doesn't have any the leaders or anything around him. He's in 6th. Let's see if we can see where he is on the track now. He's going into turn 1. And the leaders are, where are they at? Oh, the leaders are actually not that far behind him. Bentley Glazer is just coming out of turn 2. So yeah, he's him and Ryan too. They're gonna have to put the spurs to it because the leaders are coming. He's just getting out Roland Landry there. They're there. There's Bentley Glazer right there, folks, and he is coming and coming in a hurry at the pace that he's been moving. And he might, like I said, right now we're showing 6 cars on the lead lap, 24 laps remaining. Might actually, I don't. Is it possible that he might put another couple of cars down, perhaps at the pace that he's going? Let's see here. There's Landry in front of him, and then Sword in front of him, and that gap is steadily coming down. With that amount of laps remaining, it'd be I could see him putting maybe a couple of more cars, 2 or 3 cars down. There may only be 2 or 3 cars running on the lead lap when this is all said and done, with no hope of a caution to save you from going a lap down. Are getting closer to Roland Landry there. See, there's Chu in 5th position. Roberson, he's back to 2nd place, and he's just about 5 seconds back. So he probably can make it to the end, barring he has a spin or something like that, without any worry of going a lap down. William Brown, he's about 25 seconds back. So that, let's compare what their lap times are here. His best lap was a 34.477. Last lap was a 35.950. Let's compare that to his leader. His is a 34.263, and his last was a 35.158. Now he just got past Landry. Now he's starting to close in on Ryan Sword. Ryan Sword, his last lap was a 35.3. His best lap was a 34.6. So he's a couple of tenths slower than the leader. There's the leader. Just saw him come into the picture there. Ryan Chu. In fact, Sword's getting close to catching the 21 himself. Chu's last lap was a 35.471. Make that a 35.375. And as their battle starts to heat up, there's your leader. His last lap was a 35.275. But he's definitely starting to reel them in here. That'll be kind of a difficult thing for them because they, of course, want to battle each other but then your leader's coming as well, so something's got to give. And 18 laps to go now. Let's see what happens here as these two combatants in front of the leader gets the leader right there in their sights. Landry decided to pit. Now Sword, he just got by Chu. So that's going to put Chu in the hot seat now as far as going a lap down. Leader's right behind him there. And they just went by Montgomery there. All right, Chu trying to stay on the lead lap. Chu is now the last car on the lead lap. Still 6 cars on the lead lap. 17 laps to go. Is Glazer going to get by him? I mean, he doesn't have to, but you know how it is when you're racing. You don't want to let up. Chu kind of dips to the inside just a little bit, but he's holding off the inevitable. As Glazer goes right on by. Definitely want to stay in your rhythm and just keep going. He doesn't have to pass these guys, but we've seen that happen in the past. People, you kind of let yourself relax, and probably one of the most famous examples of that was Ayrton Senna. All you Formula One fans, you know what I'm talking about there. He was so far ahead in the Monaco Grand Prix, and they told him to slow down because he was just so far ahead, and he lost his focus, and next thing you know, he was in the wall. And sometimes if you're in a groove, you just got to stay in that groove and stay in that mental state that you're in, and just keep doing what you're doing until it's all over with, which will be about 15 laps from now. Glazer now has lapped up to 4th position. Ryan Jurek is now your tail end of the lead lap. Glazer is 1.8 seconds ahead of Jurek, and I tell you, somebody just got into the wall. Couldn't tell who that was. I don't know if that might have been Martinez, perhaps, maybe not. I don't know who that was. Thought I saw somebody get into the wall there, but anyway. Yeah, he is now seriously closing down on Ryan Jurek. Just barely over a second ahead of the 8 car. Got the lap car there of a nickel right in front of him. Still showing 13 laps. Plenty of time, actually. Like I said before, I don't think Roberson isn't in any danger of getting lapped. Brown, not so sure. Because Brown is 31 seconds back now. And now he's got Landry in front of him. They're all working that lap traffic. Landry going to the high side there. Oh, be careful. He drifted down just a little bit. The leader able to go by. Now he's setting his sights on the 8 of Ryan Jurek. Put the 4th place car a lap down. Jurek, he doesn't really have anyone to battle. He's got lap cars in front of him. And I guess you could say he's comfortably in the 4th position. So he really hasn't anything to lose to try to keep the 10 car behind him. There he is right there. He's battling there's Jeff Wimmer there. Not for position. Wimmer's obviously not on the lead lap. Wimmer's actually 2 laps down in 15th. And they're drag racing side by side, and your leader's right there behind them. He's watching this happen. Let's see what happens. They go down to turn 1. And I think Jurek is just trying to stay ahead of Bentley Glazer there, doing everything he can to stay on the lead lap. Now 10 laps to go. This is kind of the race in a sense, not a race for position, but almost a contest to say who can stay on the lead lap with this guy. And they're both getting around the 19 now, and Glazer, he's making trying to build up a head of steam here. They go down to turn 1. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, it looks like Jurek might have hesitated just a little bit there, maybe just a tiny bobble. I think Glazer had to get out of it a little bit. And 9 laps remaining. That is an eternity. And now Glazer's got the position. And he's going to go right by the 8 on the inside. Here they come off of 4. They're racing like they're racing for position, but they're not. Glazer trying to stamp his authority on this race tonight, putting as many cars a lap down as he possibly can. Ryan Jurek is doing a good job of fighting him off here. Let's see what happens. They go into turn 3. Glazer with that nose ahead. Can Jurek hang on? And he just gets in front of him. So now there are, and then there were 2. Now what happened to Roberson? Roberson actually, he pitted with 7 laps to go. And now he's down in 7th, a lap down. So that just leaves Glazer and Brown. And the question is, wow, okay. Can he make it? I'm wondering if fuel is an issue at all. Because Glazer, him and Brown are the only 2 cars on the lead lap. He's there, and there's Brown there. He's on the back stretch. Glazer's not too far. They're both on the back stretch. There's William Brown. He's over 30 seconds behind the 10 car. With 6 laps to go. Can he keep Bentley Glazer behind him? There's William Brown crossing the start-finish line. There's Bentley Glazer crossing the start-finish line. Brown, he's already gone through turns 1 and 2. He's on the back stretch now. You see that dark car up the front? That little dot up there. That's William Brown. He is the only guy left that can keep Bentley Glazer from lapping the entire field with 5 laps to go. Roberson was in it for a while there, but then he pitted. Kind of an interesting battle here in a sense, you know. I mean, like I said before, unless Glazer spins or something, there's no way he's not going to win the race. Because everybody else is at least even if he were to spin, the whole field, even Brown is 30 seconds behind. Glazer could spin, as long as he doesn't wreck the car or anything. He could spin, regain control of the car, keep on going, and still be in the lead. And but the question is, now that's where he is. There's William Brown fighting his way through a lot of traffic there. And that traffic will probably help him. Now we're showing 3 laps remaining. Brown crosses the start-finish line. There is your leader, Bentley Glazer. Starting, now we have 2 laps to go. The white flag will be out next time around. And, you know, he's just not close enough. Brown is a ways down the road, and looks like Brown will be the only one to survive on the lead lap against Bentley Glazer here. He's going into turns 3 and 4 now. William Brown is crossing the line. Here comes Glazer now. He's coming out. White flag will be in the air for the 10 car as he goes by Nick Cannon there. He has lapped almost every single car in this 34 car field, with the exception of that guy. William Brown holding on in second place, still on the lead lap. Bentley Glazer coming around. Checkered flag is in the air. He will come down to capture the victory here at Worldwide Technology Center here, formerly known as Gateway. Bentley Glazer, your winner, ladies and gentlemen. And he is taking it straight to pit road. He might not have fuel for even a burnout. He is just coming straight down the pit road. And let's see, we'll try to get Glazer, Brown, and Roberson up in the winner's circle here. I think some of them may have to actually get on the chat here so we can talk to them. I don't see them in the chat right now. And let's wait. Some of the guys, they don't join the chat till after the race is over, so we'll have to wait and see. Let's see who else I see looking for Charles Roberson there. I don't see him either. And like I said, we may have to wait a bit. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's show you the finishing order here while we're waiting for the guys to get in the victor's circle here. Bentley Glazer, your winner. William Brown second. Charles Roberson third. Ryan Chu fourth. Dennis Huson fifth. Ryan Jurek sixth. Ryan Sword seventh. Austin Rhodes eighth. S. Daniel Wilkerson ninth. Fitz there is in 10th position. Eugene Thorne 11th. Nick Cannon 12th. Johnny Castle 13th. Chuck Cobb 14th. Michael Zuber 15th. Ricky Montgomery 16th. Jason Ricketts 17th. Jeff Wimmer in the 18th position there. And let's see, William Brown is already in the. We're gonna go ahead and talk to William Brown while I cycle through these, while we wait to see if we can get any of the other finishers there. There's Bentley. Let me go ahead and put him up there to winner's circle there. We got two of them, and trying to find. I don't know where Roberson is, but we'll go ahead and talk to these two here. We'll head on up there. Okay, folks, I'm in winner's circle with your two top finishers here, Bentley Glazer and William Brown. Hey, Bentley, you got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
Hey, man, boy, I tell you, man, what a command you had of that field tonight, man. Congratulations on a very convincing win here.
Yeah, it was a good race.
Man, was there any kind of fuel mileage concerns at all?
Definitely, for sure.
Because
I think I had one lap.
Yeah, because I noticed you didn't do any burnouts or anything. You just came straight to pit road. I guess that was because of fuel, maybe?
Yep, I was pretty much out right there.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Thanks to ISNF League and you in the broadcast booth, everybody who races here. It was a good race.
10-4, man. Congratulations, man. We'll let you go celebrate, and we'll see you next week for the finale.
10-4, thank you.
Hey, William, you got a copy?
Sure do, Tony.
Boy, I tell you, man, well, you have the distinction of being the only driver out there not to go a lap down and still be on the lead lap at the checkered flag. So, hey, congratulations on that, too. And, boy, I tell you, man, that was an interesting race, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. If I can't win, then I guess I'll take the award of being the only one on the lead lap. That's kind of a special little reward there, I guess.
Man, Because I know we heard Bentley say that there's a fuel issue there. How were the tires? Were they becoming a concern at all?
Oh yeah, tires. Bentley and Charles Roberson, I believe, out there, they were killing it. I don't know how they were running around the track so fast on the tires they had, but they were really fast on this track. But I
Right.
saved so much darn fuel. I think I still had 3 or 4 laps left.
Wow, that's pretty good. And
Whew.
was it you weren't quite expecting to see the 44 come in? He pitted there rather late in the race there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was going to pit or not. I was starting to think that maybe they didn't have to worry about fuel, and then I thought I might have had a glimmer of hope when I saw Charles pit. Thought maybe Bentley would too, but was not meant to be.
10-4. Well, congratulations. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
You being the broadcaster, you always put on a good stream. Rhea, everyone else that makes this league possible and comes out and races. It was a good, clean race, I feel like. And yeah, that's about it.
10-4. Congratulations, man. And we'll let you go relax here, and we'll see you next week for the season finale.
Sounds good. Take care.
Okay, now. Okay, folks. Well, that is going to wrap it up for us here. And I tell you, that was an interesting race. Bentley Glazer, he came home on top there. And thank you for joining us again. iRacing Sunday Night Fever Round 12, checkers or wreckers at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want to know next time we go live. So for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.